Hey, Bob, guess what? I called into one of them radio talk shows last night.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, they had one of them geologists on there and talking about how and when the earth was formed, so I thought I'd better call in and represent God in this here debate. Seems they didn't expect me to know a whole lot about rocks, 'cause one of them asked me to name the 3 basic rock types. So I said, hey, no problem. First off, you got your sedentary rock, and then, of course, you got your metabolic rock. Anyway, I was just about to name the 3rd kind when that damn geologist fella shouts out, ignoramus! Of course, I knew the answer was ignoramus. He just didn't give me enough thinking time.
Well, I think that might be igneous, Joe.
No, he definitely shouted ignoramus. Anyway, he tried to get me to believe that one of them ignoramus rocks can turn into a metabolic rock, when everyone knows they can only bring forth after their own kind.
I thought that was just animals, Joe.
Animals? Don't get me started on animals. They also had one of them bone-digging ladies there, and she starts asking me, how comes we don't find no rabbit fossils in the Precambrian era? I said, well, I don't know what kind of rabbits you're thinking of, but ones I know, they can't dig down no further than a few feet. Besides, there ain't no Precambrian era. How can there be? Goddamn Earth's only 6,000 years old.
I didn't know you knew about that fossil record, Joe.
Know about it? I bought the first copy of that record when Ken Hovind first recorded it in 1978. A man could do a lot worse than listening to that record.
Well, I know that.
I attended an Eric Hovind lecture last week. No word of a lie, Joe. I may be a God-fearing creationist and all, but I got bunions on my big toes. Got more brains and charisma than he got. Now, Bob, you be careful with those ad hominems.
Well, I didn't add no hominems.
I just telling it like it is. Well, that may be so, but at least Eric Hovind ain't trying to tell us that we all related to some goddamn chimpanzee or some Homo erectus or whatever the hell that is. I mean, it's one thing to suggest I'm related to a chimpanzee, but no way I'm related to some Homo erectum or whatever it was I just said. That just sounds gay, and I ain't related to no gay.
What about your cousin Phil, Joe?
My cousin Phil? He ain't related to no gay.
Well, I thought he was gay.
I remember that scandal he got caught up in last year. Now, Bob, I must have told you a dozen times already he ain't gay. Them goddamn wild ponies was female. Every last one of 'em. Anyway, the upshot was that the whole damn radio show was a complete waste of time. They starts going off topic and talking about Noah's Ark and asking me how in the hell Noah managed to get all those animals on the boat. I said, you try to impose limits on what my God can do? There ain't no limits. He could have shrunk those animals down to the size of amoebas and put 'em into Noah's goddamn snuff box if he'd wanted to. He could have put Noah and his family into a giant bubble whilst he flooded the earth, and then put 'em all back down again when it was all over. Hey, Joe, that actually sounds like a good idea. Would have saved Noah a whole lot of shit. I wonder why he didn't do it that way. Now, be sensible, Bob. Could you imagine reading someone as crazy sounding as that in the Bible? Who in the world's going to believe it? Bottom line is that those scientific types, they don't seem to have a spiritual bone in their bodies. They don't believe in God. They don't believe in ghosts. They don't believe in anything.
You believe in ghosts, Joe?
Hell yeah. My damn cornfield's been haunted by ghosts for the past 150 years. I've seen 'em. In fact, you might think I'm crazy, but I think them ghosts is after my moonshine.
What makes you think that, Joe?
Well, they only ever comes out when I'm drinking it. Anyway, I told them all about it on the radio show, and they said they might be able to help me fix that problem. I said, what are you going to do? Send in the Ghostbusters?
Well, that don't make one lick of sense.